Nobody is coming to save you. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after you figure yourself out. Nobody is sitting in a room somewhere thinking about how to help you win. The world isn't cruel. It's just indifferent, and indifference is somehow worse, because at least cruelty acknowledges you exist. You grew up believing that if you were good enough, someone would notice, that talent gets rewarded, that effort gets seen, that fairness is built into the system somewhere. It's not. The people who win aren't always the most talented. They're not always the hardest working. They're the ones who stopped waiting for permission and started moving anyway. Most people are standing at the edge of the pool, waiting for conditions to be perfect before they jump. The water is never warm enough. The moment is never right. They wait their whole lives. Then the pool closes. There is a version of you that gets everything you say you want. Better job, better body, deeper relationships, more peace. That version didn't find a shortcut. They just decided, quietly, without announcing it to anyone, that the discomfort of staying the same was greater than the discomfort of changing. That is the moment, not the motivation, not the speech, not the playlist. The moment you stop negotiating with yourself. Think about the bamboo tree. It spends 4 years underground, building roots, going deeper, going wider. Nothing visible, no reward, no applause. And in the 5th year, it grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. You are in the ground phase, and that phase doesn't last forever, but it requires you to keep moving even when nothing is happening on the surface. They don't have better days. They have better systems for bad days. They don't feel more motivated. They've simply built the habit of acting before the feeling catches up. They don't avoid failure. They treat it like data. When something doesn't work, they don't spiral, they adjust. They own their losses the same way they own their wins. No excuses, no blame, no, the situation wasn't fair. Because the moment you hand your circumstances the responsibility for your life, you also hand them the power. And nobody who ever changed anything did it by giving away their power. The most dangerous thing you can do right now is stay comfortable. Comfort is the slow death, the kind you don't notice. Until one day, you're looking back, wondering where the years went. Who you are when nobody is watching, that is the real you. Not who you are on the good days, not the version you perform for others. The you at 5 a.m. when there's no audience. The you after the rejection. The you after the loss. That version is either building something or decomposing. There is no standing still. You don't need the perfect moment. You don't need more information. You don't need to feel ready. You need to decide right now what kind of person you are becoming. Because in 5 years, you will have arrived somewhere. The question is, did you choose where you were going, or did you just drift? You already know what you need to do. That's the part nobody talks about. It's not confusion that stops most people. It's resistance. The gap between knowing and doing, that is where your entire life lives. Close the gap. Not tomorrow, not after the weekend, not when it feels right. Now, because nobody is coming. And the version of you that you're afraid to become is the only one worth becoming.